everyone. Welcome to MJS Coaching Football. Coach Sullivan here, and just completed my 39th year this season, 2021. I hope your season was successful as ours was. What I'd like to talk to you today about in this presentation is one of our package plugs that we call Bad Monte. So if you've already visited my package plug playlist, you'd see that there's a bad in there already. If you go to just the plug Family Blitz playlist, you'll see Monte. And what we do is we're going to combine them. Okay? And when we combine them, it ends up being a six-man pressure, and it's a zone pressure. All right? So 3-4 Bad Monte package plug. I'm going to show it to you versus 11 personnel. I'm going to go through the key terms over here first so you can better understand how to execute it, and then I'll illustrate it for you here. Okay? I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of the coverage itself, which is large, one of our zone blitz coverages, but I will cover the aspect of how we handle the running back, which is unique for large zone blitz coverage. Okay, so the first term over here, package plug, in this case we're going to combine an outside linebacker blitz with both inside linebackers. Okay, and so what it ends up being essentially is both our inside linebackers are plug blitzing B gap, and an outside linebacker is plug blitzing A gap, as you'll see. Okay, so number two, what Bad Monte is, the lucky Ringo call goes to the dime. Okay, so let me start with this. If you notice, all of our defenders have different letters. Okay, the only two who have the first letter is the same. Field corner free safety, FCFS, right? So that's a big part of what enables us to do this, how we organize every facet of the defense. So you'll have to go through and see what your alignment rules are, how you've named your defenders, okay, and how, therefore, what you use to name your blitzes, do you have a coding system, etc. And the simpler you do all of that, the more flexibility and the more you can actually do, right? The simpler, less is more concept, okay? So in Bad Monte, the dime is going to go first, plugging A, okay, as you see here in the diagram. The back is going to go second. He's going to delay plug. Both defensive ends slanting the C. The nose is going to slant A away. And see, in the 3-4, that's huge, right? Because the nose is the only one who's part of both sides. So when you package your plugs, go through your inventory, you got to combine two that doesn't put the nose in conflict, right? So if he does this, it's the wrong thing. You know what I'm trying to say? So you got to do that on your own. That's a big part of why our package plug system is so effective. And then the Mike is going to plug blitz his B gap, as you'll see. So, as I said, we're going to show it to you versus 11, but number 3, it's good versus all the groups. 10, 11, 12, 20, 21, 22. We've used them versus all personnel groups. And number 4, it's also good versus run, pass. It's good versus zone read, power read. It's good versus RPOs because of the coverage behind it. Okay, again, I'm not going to get into the specifics except how we handle a running back. All right? So now over here, as we go through this, okay, so here's the dime, D, right? He makes the lucky call. Lucky triggers Louis. L, right? Keep it simple. If it's going to be left, have whatever you use begin with the letter L. Kids can associate with that. Guys who are 25, 6, 15, 4, whatever the age. And so that tells our safeties they're going to be spinning left together. All right, and I'll cover that with you shortly. So nobody moves until that ball snapped. Here's our mantra. Our alignments are disguise. All right, unless it's a safety blitzing or unless it's a corner. And if it's a corner, he's coming off the boundary short side. He doesn't have to move, all right? Unless it's a safety who's got to come downhill to get in position to blitz, nobody moves until the ball is snapped, okay? We line up the same way every time. That's our disguise. So, ball snapped. Let's start here with the dime. From depth, right? We don't move them because I don't want the wide receiver to alert the quarterback, and then they have a remedy for when you blitz, right? He's plugging the A gap. Defensive end, slant and C gap, nose, A away. He hears lucky, he knows he's going right. What we teach the inside linebacker, lateral step outside, see the dime cross your face, that's the delay plug B gap, right? Now the Monte, right, both defensive ends slant C. Monte is just our straight Mike plug B gap blitz. That's what the nose does on a Monte. That's what the nose does on bad. See, the nose is not in conflict. But that's what I meant earlier. You got to look at your own inventory and mix and match the blitzes that doesn't put your nose in conflict. So now the safeties quickly on the snap. In this case, the freeze screwing down. If it's run, he reads the surface. Sky, he's got force, right? We got C, B, A, B, C, right? All the gaps are filled. That's why it's good versus run too. Okay? If it's pass, he's hot on number 2. You'll have to see the zone blitz coverage playlist to get those details. On the snap, in this case the whip, you see middle third. As he starts to rotate, he reads surface. If it's run, sticks it in the ground and fits in where he belongs. You have to see my base front playlist for that. If it's pass, he's rotating middle third, right? So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your 6-man pressure. Okay? How we handle the back, and this is cover large. If the back disappears in B, A, or B, those defenders are taught, okay, make a move. But if the back makes no effort to block you, retrace and get the back. Okay, I mean, that's what we teach. If the back comes to the defensive end, he peels off and takes him. And that includes if he's coming down tight to the line to run a flat route, he's going to peel versus a flat route. He's going to peel versus a flare route. And that's also the same over here, both defensive ends. That's how we handle the back. Okay? So as I said at the beginning, thank you for watching MJS Coaching Football. I hope you're a subscriber. If not, please push the button. Whoop. And if anybody has questions, reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com. Love to talk football with you.